Good morning. It's Monday, so it is time for Money Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and enjoying this better weather, even though we had a little bit of snow. It's beautiful outside. So today I wanted to talk to you about RSPs, the hidden truth. For many people, the term RSP is synonymous with retirement preparation and sometimes represents the full extent of their preparedness. Such accounts are often included as part of a benefits package provided by employers, and chances are, if you have one, most of your retirement savings are being deposited into this account. Given that it can play such a prominent role in our financial picture, it is imperative that you fully understand exactly how these plans work. So what do RSPs do? Most people will be familiar with the fact that they defer taxes, which is true. But this term defer can often lead to a misunderstanding, and I see this all the time, about what is actually happening. Some people fall victim to the misconception that deferred taxes are taxes they are saving because the taxes do not have to be paid, which is not true. These are not tax saving plans, but rather tax deferred savings plans. The government did not say that you don't have to pay taxes on the dollars in your RSP. They said that you don't have to pay these taxes now. If not now, then when? Well, later, obviously. The key difference between now and later, though, is relative to your tax bracket. What bracket you are in now and what bracket you will be when you decide to take the money out of the account. If you defer the tax and you're in a higher tax bracket later than you are in today, your share of the account will be less. If you're in a lower tax bracket, when you take the money, then you will put it in, you will get more. The CRA is not going to ask you what tax bracket you were in the day you made the contributions to your account. Their only concern is going to be what tax bracket are you in at the time of withdrawal. Because this is true, you will need to make an informed decisions about which option is best for you. I want to share with you a little quick story, the check story. Let's assume that you call me one day and want to borrow $10,000. I hand you the check, but before you take it, you're going to ask me two questions. The first is, how much interest am I going to charge you? And the second is, when do you have to pay it back? So suppose I said to you, I am doing fine now and I do not need the money, but there will come a day when I need it. And when I know how much I need, we can figure out how much interest I need to charge you to get how much I need. Would you cash that check? Probably not. But you are standing in line to do exactly that with the federal government in your RSP. They did not say that you don't owe the tax. They said you can pay us later. At what rate? Now that is a good question. Understand the RSP does two things. They defer the tax and they defer the tax calculation. Ultimately, the impact these plans can have on your finances either positively or negatively, or can be either positively or negatively, depends on a number of factors. The first and most fundamental of these is the understanding of the rules of the game. And secondly, the strategy you use to play the game, like tic-tac-toe. You may not remember the first time you played tic-tac-toe, but you can probably guess who won. It was likely the person who showed you how to play the game. The game has only a few simple rules. One is the X and the other is O, and 3 in a row win. As we first learned this game as children, we always lost until we learn the strategy of the game. If you have dollars in an RSP, you're already playing the game. As an advisor, my job is helping clients employ a winning strategy by better understanding the rules of the game. So have a wonderful week. And my challenge to you this week is to kind of look at it. How are you handling your RSPs? Do you have RSPs? I hope you have a fabulous week. And as always, wishing you financial health.